I'm Katrina.
And I'm Jack, and this is Portals to Hell, Enter the Underworld. In this investigation, we went to the Strawberry River Inn Bed and Breakfast in Duchesne, Utah, which is in the Uinta Basin, which is also home to the infamous Skinwalker Ranch.
Skinwalker Ranch is like, I think it's probably in every paranormal investigator's top 10 of places to go, but you can't actually get onto the actual ranch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because all these properties surrounding that area are having the same type of activity that Skinwalker Ranch has been having.
Pretty much.
Which is what brought us to Strawberry River Inn, because Ryan Burns, the owner of the inn, has been having these strange experiences ever since he bought the property.
I've actually known Ryan for about 7 years now, and he moved to Utah to open up a fishing guide business, and he kind of just fell into investigating the paranormal in the Uinta Basin. So as far as the conspiracy theories go around Skinwalker, it was acquired by a family in the 1980s, the ranch, just as a regular cattle ranch. All this crazy stuff started happening on their property, from portals opening up, cattle mutilation, crazy weird wolves appearing that were like as big as a cow, and then strange craft landing on the property, and the list goes on and on.
One of the reasons Ryan wanted us to come to his property is because recently he's been seeing this, increase in activity, but it's been happening inside his house instead of just on the property, which is a big change for him. And one of the reasons we think just right off the bat was because he started doing renovations. We've seen in the past that a lot of times when people start renovations on a property, it opens up doorways for activity to start happening.
As soon as I decided to renovate the place, almost immediately, it seems like activity just started spiking.
What kind of stuff?
My mom showed up with a friend, and they saw a full-body, dark, kind of shadowish man walk around the corner around here.
Here?
And, yeah, just out on the outside.
Oh.
And they were like, what the heck? And they popped right in and saw that I was here.
As far as like Ryan's breakdown of what was going on in his property, he never described it as dark to me. However, the people that had done work on his property were level 10 terrified.
I come with my daughter-in-law to fix the water, and I came around that side of the house, and I felt like something was looking at me, and I just turned around and looked, and right here on the other side, and there was, I would think it was alien. It was kind of white, grayish, big sunken eyes that were black. And I just stood there. I kind of froze.
So are you okay?
It's scary.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I just feel funny.
Ben Hansen is a friend of ours. He's also a paranormal investigator, and he's a former FBI agent. And he also has an extensive background in UFOs and different types of paranormal activity. So we brought him in to, utilize his knowledge, but also his equipment that he has. And, I think we discovered a lot of things working with Ben. First off, his personal story, which seemed to corroborate a lot of experiences our other witnesses have had. Most importantly, the phrase of "get out."
I came in from the outside, and my friend literally sat up in the bed. He'd been asleep for like 45 minutes, looked me in the eyes, and he growled at me. "Get out, what are you doing?" I mean, I jumped back and almost fell backwards because, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
And to this day, he doesn't remember this happening.
Are you saying that he was possessed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It wasn't him.
And because of certain equipment he had with him, we were able to document a little bit more outside than what we normally have in our arsenal.
Yeah, we're gonna launch the drone, get a good idea of what's normal out here, see what livestock's around, and just kind of give us some intel.
Okay, here's the ranch house, and there's you and me and the crew.
Probably the most exciting thing of the evening was when the ceiling fan started going haywire. What was that? the ceiling fan in the kitchen just started to spin.
It shouldn't turn on by itself. The only natural explanation would be that the air currents from the heater are spinning. So the heat just turned back on?
Yep, we hear it.
Okay.
No. I don't know how to explain that.
We know it's not the air because we tested it. We know it's moving in the opposite direction of what it's programmed to do. I mean, clearly no one's touching it.
That's really weird.
I think it's, we were able to put together that the people that were experiencing certain types of phenomena did have a connection, and that was their blood. And that it does relate back to the history that happened on that land with certain Native Americans being, forced to leave that area. So I think that makes sense, and I think we were able to put that puzzle piece together for him. But I think, Strawberry Ranch is a place that I don't know if there ever will be a resolution because so much of it is shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah.
With the government and with the experiments that have happened there. And it's so bizarre, so utterly bizarre that I think most people's heads can't really comprehend like that this could actually be real. I think most people's reaction is going to be like, it's fake, it's not happening. But you have all these credible people coming forward having these experiences, and I think honestly the resolution to it is just to really be open to the fact that here's a guy that bought this property. He's very smart, he's educated, and he's coming forward telling you about these experiences. And I think for Ryan, maybe it's more just validation that he's not alone, he's not crazy. All these other people can back him up. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in to more Portals to Hell and behind the scenes action at Travel Channel Go.